Hello, podcasters. This is Paul Coliani with GoPodcast.com, and I am in Libsyn today, and I want to share with you something I'm looking at, which is all destinations. On my screen, you can see that I have which destinations my podcast will be published to. And currently, I have 4: an Android app, Libsyn Classic Feed, Podcast Box, and Wizard Player. The Android app is an app that people can pay for and actually pay to get your podcast episodes. It's like $2. You get 50% of each sale. Libsyn gets the other 50%, and people pay to access your shows. I don't use that, and I'm not offering that right now, so I'm actually going to remove that. Libsyn Classic Feed is the RSS feed of your show. iTunes and other podcatchers will use the RSS feed to get the title and description of your show, and all your episodes descriptions are added to the RSS feed as time goes on. So you definitely want to keep that, and you can view it to see how your show is set up now. Oops, let me do this. We hit edit. And you'll see how my categories are selected. I can change those. But here is where you set up all of the information on your podcast show. So let me go back. Podcast Box is a Libsyn application that is used on the iPhone. So if you want a player that plays not only your audios but also your videos, I think your PDFs and text and blogs, the player actually pulls in all that data that Libsyn will feed to it. So if you have other stuff that you're publishing through Libsyn, that player can be used on the iPhone to read that stuff. I personally don't use it myself. I don't even have an iPhone, so that's probably not going to happen anyway. But I haven't heard any feedback on somebody using that yet, so I can't really tell you too much about it. The Wizard Player is, I believe, an HTML player that you can embed in like a landing page, your website. I just read today you can put it in a Facebook landing page, so that's kind of neat. There might be some things you can do with that are pretty handy because it becomes a player no matter where it is. So if you wanted to make a Facebook post with a player in it, I think that's the way to do it. I haven't explored that yet, but I did read about this stuff and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now here's what's interesting, is that the Add New button, when you go in here, has all kinds of stuff you can add. There's the LinkedIn on publish. That means that every time you post an episode or upload a new episode of your podcast, it'll also post it to LinkedIn. I think that's fascinating. I actually might try that. YouTube, same thing. This is probably Google Blogger, Facebook, let's see, WordPress, Twitter, Tumblr. So yeah, I read about Tumblr today. It'll automatically post a new Tumblr post and with a player in it, so people actually play it. I think that's pretty cool. There's some opportunities here to spread your show out and become more popular, get more downloads, and a lot of people don't take advantage of these. So I'm looking at these myself, and we'll see where that goes. So that's the destinations in Libsyn. I think it's pretty cool. This is the first time I've looked them up. I just wanted to share it with everyone, and maybe you can get something out of it. Do your testing, do your experimenting. That's what I'm going to do, and we'll see where it takes us. All right, this is Paul Coliani with GoPodcast.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be making a lot more as I go along. Every time I do something, either in Libsyn or in my audio mixing program or even with my hardware, I want to video it and put it out there so other people have a guide to see how I do things. I'm not telling you how you need to do things, but this will give you an idea of how I do things to create a high quality, really polished show. So if you have any questions, let me know. Head over to gopodcast.com, and everyone have a great day. Now go podcast.